Ian and Jaxie are back at the house today. Different office views to usual. Getting everything painted, ready for the carpets to be fitted tomorrow. Isn't that right, Jaxie? But I'm going anyway. Diary of a first time renovator. The carpets have arrived and they look absolutely nothing like the picture and nothing like the sample. And I really hate them, so I don't know what to do. Yay. They are so dark. I'm going to put the mood board on the screen now so you can see the picture of this exact carpet online. And we brought the sample here, we looked at it in the house and it just didn't look like this, but it's apparently the same one. It looks okay downstairs, doesn't look as bad in the other room. But this is our room and it's the darkest room, and it actually does look worse on the phone to be fair, but it's just so weirdly dark. And that's the wall colour that we've chosen, and the contrast is just too much. So that's it in here. It's called granola also. And I don't know about you guys, but I've never eaten granola that's that colour. You don't care what colour it is, do you, Jax? Is it comfy? However, in other news, looks a bit out of place, but she won't soon. Hi. She's here. Pantry cupboard. It's all happening today, Seb.
I know.
Almost looks like a real house.
We've come a very long way.
We've had some kitchen nightmares, but hopefully it'll all be sorted and it'll just be a week delay. At least the butcher's block is cute.
Yeah, I like that.
We've lost a built-in bin, a bit of surface space, a week of our lives, but hopefully that's where it stops. Never too early to start buying plants. I love these.
Well, it's all neat anyway, tidy.
Thought I'd be putting this in my kitchen today, my haul, but reality is a little different. Never mind, Ajax. Not long.
We go again.
Choosing our patio slabs today. I think these are the ones. There's lots of different shapes and sizes. We're starting to get a kitchen. However, this is actually supposed to be drawers here, so that's going to have to change. But at least we can cook. Operation tidy up today. So these will be going where basically the old ones are.
Rich on hand today.
Yeah. And then we're going to put Cotswolds chip-ins where the current chip-ins are. Basically just redoing what's already there, but not changing the layout really. Then hopefully we'll have enough slabs to do down here as well. Just put the TV on the wall, but I didn't get any footage because it was a high stress situation. But
Best part about a new telly. Nice.
we also didn't realise that when you hang a frame TV, it like goes onto the wall and then the bracket drops when you put it on. So we've put a mark on where we wanted it. It's ended up like 6 inches lower. But now that it's on, I'm thinking when you're actually sat down, it might be fine. But I'm gonna show you now, see what you think.
I love it though.
So this was where we'd planned for the top of the TV to be. And this is where it is. But I'm actually thinking when you're sat down on the sofa, you don't want it too high anyway, but not sure. We can always move it up, but we'll just have to test it out tonight, won't we?
You don't want it too high.
No.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Looks so good though.
What do the guys on YouTube
It's not
think?
quite flat on the wall either.
What does everyone think? Do they think it's too high?
Yeah, let us know.
Do you guys think it's alright?
We've got a TV! Right, next on the list for today. Clean that up. Clear all of this. Hoover and mop the floor, get all the black bits up, get the legs on the sofa, get the sofa down on the rug. Then eat a Chinese on that table. That sound good, sir? And then the kitchen fitters back on Monday. We have an oven now, so that's good. Kitchen fitters back to do all of this on Monday. So, we're getting there. I've been manifesting this kitchen smelling of vine tomato from Dalesford for about 6 months now, and whilst it doesn't look quite like I want it to yet, if I close my eyes, we made it. Hey Jax, what are you eating down there? Hey? You're a good boy. I feel like one thing that me and Seb are good at is making a cosy little corner, even if everything is a mess. So we've just had the delivery of our light switches. I'm going to show you because I'm so happy with these. We went for Corsten ones, which are really expensive, so I'm in an iron for ages. But basically, to make it cheaper, I just did all the plugs as ones from Screwfix, just brass ones from Screwfix, because I feel like the plugs you don't really see, they're always behind furniture, things like that. But then the light switches, I splashed out on the Corsten ones because look at those. They are so nice, and they're super thin. You can't see the screws either side like you usually can. Obviously, I have dimmer switches for here. But yeah, I'm so glad I bit the bullet and went for these ones. I also love the toggle feature. I feel like it's such a nice nod to the old property. And all our fixtures in the kitchen are going to be brass as well, so Yeah, really, really happy with those. Also broadcasting live from my new dressing table. So, another win. I'm gonna do a little walk around later today because it's definitely looking more like a house. Kind of, there's shit everywhere, but we've managed to build the bed, build a few bits, get it nice and tidy so we can definitely move in now, and we're just going to move in whilst the kitchen's being done because there's been a delay, so hopefully that'll be finished by the end of this week. But yeah, we're ready, we're in, we did it. Very exciting. Can't believe how light it still is at 6:45. This makes me very excited.
And we got cable.
God, it makes such a difference, that hour though. How nice is that? I feel like we've still got so much of the day left.
It's been a busy weekend though, hasn't it?
Just got home after a long day's work and came home to, when I say home I mean Pear Cottage, by the way, because we're in now. We're just gradually moving stuff over the next few weeks because it's just not at a stage where we can just like bring all of our belongings all at once. But it's nice to be here. We've got a little bit more every day. I'm going away for a few days tomorrow, which is a shame because the kitchen's going to be done, bar workshops tomorrow, and loads of the lights are going to be changed. So I won't see that, but Seb can send me loads of pickies and I'll get him to take some videos. But I'll just give you a little update. So cupboards are in on this side, apart from this one, because we're boxing in the boiler, and then this will just be a big cupboard there. The larder cupboard is well on the way. I need all the pantry things adding here, but I'm very excited about this. As you can imagine, coffee machines go in there, so we're getting a plug put in there tomorrow. Dishwasher, sink, bin. I'm also going to get him to do me a temporary fixing there so we can have the taps for the next week or so while we wait for the worktops. This side's getting there now too. We do have an extractor fan that we're having built in, but we need it plastered in. So I'm not sure if the kitchen fit will do that or whether we'll need to get our plasterers back. But today's been some good progress. This is me about to make us a dinner. We've basically been living off things like this / oven meals for the last few days. But it's getting there. Love these as well. We also had a little pulley by the bed, so we got a nice one. We need to obviously make this shorter because it's very weirdly long at the moment, but very cute. Nice to be able to turn the light on from bed too. But yeah, things are getting there. Things are getting there. Also, feels a far cry from when we were here at -6 and it was dark at 4 p.m. because it's now 7 o'clock and Seb's about to mow the lawn. Oh, he started mowing the lawn. How'd you feel, Seb?
Debris all over it
from
the hedge.
I thought that.
So look.
Yeah, we're going to have to go around and collect all that before you. He'll break the lawnmower.
Literally tuning it up.
Nice, though. And these are 2 plants, so I think I showed them this last time, but look at the Acer. I can't get over how nice this is. I love it so much. And I love the colour against the fence as well. No, I know. Look at that sunshine. Definitely makes things a lot more enjoyable. Mud shed. Operation Summer. This patio is hopefully going to get started in the next couple of weeks too, and get our gate done. But yeah, all in all, things are coming together. Can't believe how different it looks from a couple of months ago. Right, I need to crack on. Hello. So it's been a few days and I've come home to the nicest weather. I mean, it was nice when I left, but I'm absolutely sweating in this and it burnt my face today, which is wild considering it's like the start of April. But the house has come on loads. Feeling very happy. All the fruit trees down the bottom of the garden have started to get little buds on them and everything's filling out and things are starting to look very spring-like and everything just looks very nice. Even all the farmers' fields and all the different trees in the houses in the little area that we're in. We've all got flowers on, which is very nice. Also, Jax is obsessed with these fields that we've got opposite the house now. Times have changed from having to take him for a wee in a car park opposite our city centre apartment. I definitely think he prefers this life. Nosy neighbour. Jax! Oi! Our morning walks now look like this. Feeling very smug, aren't we, Seb?
Yeah, very nice. That's, I think, we live here now. Used to be a walk.
I also can't believe.
Used to be a walk around Angel Meadows Park.
I can't believe how quiet it is. There's no one here.
I was saying that last week. Was it very bit? Yeah,
Well,
20, 25 past 8, no cars allowed, which is good to know.
Oh, there's somebody over there in the distance. But what a lovely way to start your day.
No cars allowed at Tatton Park.
Till what time?
I think 9 o'clock.
Nice.
9 or half 9. So if you get... They both is?
I think so, yeah. So a little hack that I'm sure everybody knows already. I bought this bathroom cabinet off the internet and it was still like 120 quid. It wasn't cheap, but it's pretty cheap. And when it came, it had these handles on and you probably can't even sell as much on here, but they just look so cheap. They're like a pinky gold, like really not nice. So I got these little things from Zara Home. It was like $5.99 for 2. And I just can't believe the difference. Looks so much better, so I'm going to put the 2 more on there as well. Then this is going to go on the wall in the bathroom once we've painted, obviously. But yeah, buzzing with that. So we've just got home from a few days in Pembrokeshire and we've come home to some really exciting updates at the cottage. One being this. And the other, a very, very exciting update. We have worktops. I can't get over the difference. We still need to get the extractor fan hood built in and the extractor put in, but we have a fully functioning working kitchen, which is life-changing. And even the living room is looking a lot like a living room now, to be fair. Front door's getting painted tomorrow. I did that one yesterday. Jax is just rummaging for more food. We hung those hooks, just little things like that. So we're doing like nice little jobs now. It's the bank holiday weekend this weekend, so we've got 4 days just in the garden, getting stuff sorted. We're gonna finish painting in here, hopefully. That's Seb just unloading the trees we've just bought from the nursery. And it's clearly a bit too windy. Got some more down there, but so hopefully this will look a lot different in a few days. So I think this is a good place to stop this video here, because we've got lots of exciting updates coming. But I think there's been a huge transformation in this one already, so I think this is a good place to end this video. I think I've got a lot of footage, don't want it to be too long. And then the next video is going to be total garden rehaul, and hopefully the starting of the digging out for the patio and all of that. And I can walk you through all the plans, what we've decided to go for, what we have already, etc., which is exciting. See you next time.